Good morning, this is my Shaman Oracle reading for this Tuesday. Today I'm reading for Leo, Virgo, Libra and Scorpio, and this reading here is for Leo. Welcome Leo. I'm using 5 card decks and the reading starts with the mystical Shaman Oracle card, and out for you came the Sun. And the essence of the Sun card is that the Sun is acknowledged by many cultures as the foremost masculine force. In other traditions, it is seen as the feminine in her full power. Either way, it is the most brilliant light for all beings and so allows life to sprout from the dark feminine earth. It can be gentle and warming, close to sunrise or sunset, fall or winter, or it can be destructive, as in its zenith during a scorching summer. The invitation here is that you should ask the question, have you been hibernating? Have you been introspective? It is time to come out of your cave and savor the life-giving light of our star. The sun rekindles your passion and your creative energy. Life is calling you to shine your light and to add your lightness and your humor to the seriousness around you. So get out and play. There is a medicine aspect to the card. Have you been shining your light for too long? Remember that daylight is only 1/2 of the day, and the night must have her equal time, and she offers us her gifts as well. So be careful not to be blinded by your light or the light of others, and do not become enamored with yourself or worship others. So beware your shadow. Revel in your midday glory, but do not be afraid of the waning of the light at dusk. The wisdom of the oracle card that came out is mending, and essential meanings, they are forgiveness, making amends, and healing after arguments. The oracle's message is that each time we are hurt and allow the hurt to pass through us without understanding and integration, we accumulate an unwanted burden. This keeps us chained to the very things we need to heal. The pain, the memories, the echoes of resentments, and the arguments that we rehearse over and over again. Now is the time for mending rifts and healing wounds and letting go of the old hurts in order to reclaim your power. Now is the time to forgive, to release, to make peace, and to make amends to others. So set yourself free. There is a relationship message. You have come to a place where forgiveness is necessary if you are to move forward. Separate or together, you and the other person are still experiencing the effects of a hurt that is impacting everything you do, even if you are not aware of it. The energy needs to be cleared. So what must you do to bridge this gap? Closing your heart is not the answer. You have the power to heal this wound. So ask yourself, what would love do? Only good will come of forgiveness and an honest redress. There is a prosperity message. Everyone makes mistakes, especially when you want something very badly. You may come to realize that in chasing after a pretty, shiny thing, you lost sight of long-term, sustainable prosperity. Sometimes you make choices that look good at first, but ultimately lead to loss or failure. It is time to forgive yourself and others, so do not blame anyone else. You get to start again, wiser and more mature. The journey to true abundance can be bumpy, so make amends to anyone you may have hurt along the way, especially yourself. Forgive those who may have taken advantage of you and let go and learn from this. You are now that much closer to achieving the kind of prosperity that really fulfills you. Nothing is ever lost or wasted when you view it from this perspective. There is a protection message. Heartbreak is a strange healer of souls. Our grief strips away our masks and loosens our tight hold on being separate, where we view others as I and the world as it. Loss allows us to see ourselves as part of a larger scheme, opening us up to sympathy, empathy, and dependence on others in the moment when we cannot hold ourselves together. And it leads us to become one with the greater whole again. Pain and suffering is part of life, and none of us will be immune to it. So, can you view this loss, this pain, this dissonance as a way back to source? Let your sorrow break your heart wide open. You will never be left behind. You are loved now more than ever by Spirit, who does not want you to feel alone. One day you will look back and know this truth. The Priestess of Light Oracle that came out is setting boundaries. It's about threshold protection and honor. This Priestess of the Threshold holds up her hands with palms outward, protecting a field of protective light before her. The strong and stately snow leopard, who lives a solitary life in the highest reaches of the mountains, looks over her shoulder and standing guard. This card brings you a message of both caution and encouragement. It is time to take an honest look at the boundaries that you set. How do you view your importance in your own life? Are you sacrificing your priorities and self-care to prioritize the needs and the wishes of others? Are you putting up with demands, dismissals, marginalizations, or even disrespect from the people in your life? If so, it is time to put up your hands and say enough. You may have been allowing others to cross your personal threshold and invade your time, energy, or space, but this card is telling you that you now have the power to shift that pattern. So start to set clear limits today and make yourself a priority in your own life. Your soul deserves to be honored, and you must be the first person to make that choice. When you do, you will finally receive the respect that you have been longing for all along. See this affirmation: I choose to make myself my own priority. I have the power to set boundaries and honor myself always. The Angel Guide Oracle card that came out is Signs and Reminders. And your message is that angels and loved ones in heaven are sending you signs of their presence now. You may be seeing the same number patterns or sequences, finding feathers, seeing the same birds at special times, or even feeling that you are being visited by a loved one or angel in dreams, or at some point in your day. These are all messages of support. You are on the right path, and you are being guided to know that you do not walk this path alone. In times of need, angels are beside you, blessing your heart with love and healing. And your angels and loved ones in heaven will never leave you. Their love will never die. There is an extended message. Angels love to send us signs because often we are not in a space where we can fully listen to their guidance, most of the time because we are too busy or not willing to listen to the messages we hear on the inside. So signs can catch our attention. They remind us that our angels and loved ones in spirit are with us and willing to help us. If you have ever found yourself questioning certain events or signs, it is because somewhere within you do not feel fully adequate or worthy of the love that is being shown to you. Know that you are worthy. When you receive a sign, there is an important step that you must take in order to usher miracles into your life, namely call in help. A sign is a message that help is available, so welcome it with an open heart. And the last card is the Sacred Self-Care Oracle card. I added that deck because I wanted to finish up the readings with something nice and positive, because sometimes the messages of the decks are maybe not so positive and is leaving anyone with a kind of sad feeling. So I try to make everyone happy. And the Sacred Self-Care card that came out for you is spend time with animals. See this mantra: animal guides are present in my life, providing protection, sharing wisdom, pointing me in the right direction, and teaching me the ways of unconditional love. The association between animals and spiritual guidance has a very long history. Animals, they are known for their ability to share wisdom, send us messages, and be our guardians. So if you have pets, spend time with them and give them lots of extra affection. Allow their unconditional love to infuse itself in your being. If you do not have pets, get creative about how you can spend time with animals. Visit a friend or family member who has pets, or go outside to observe cute little critters in their natural environment. Watch funny cat videos, volunteer at a local shelter, foster an animal, pet sit for a friend, or call in an animal guardian during your next meditation. Keep an eye out for animals showing up in your life, such as when you spot a bird, snake, a frog, dragonfly, or spider. Take a moment to go within first and find out what that animal means to you, or under what circumstances you have encountered it before. And then look up the meaning of the animal in ancient wisdom teachings for additional guidance on what is its appearance in your life may signify. Trust your intuition when decoding the message this creature holds for you. And ask this: what is my fondest memory of connecting with an animal, and why? So Leo, that was your reading. I wish you a wonderful day today, Leo. I wish you a great week ahead. Take care, thanks for listening, and goodbye.